The kinetic chain of mistakes went from the pitcher to the catcher to the second baseman. The string of slip-ups cost the Dodgers a run in the 8th inning of a 2-1 defeat to the Colorado Rockies and ended a 4-game winning streak. Pedro Baez walked a batter he should not have walked. Yasmani Grandal threw a ball too far. Chase Utley threw a ball too short. The sequence proved decisive. After an uplifting weekend in Washington, the Dodgers, 20-27, face-planted back at Dodger Stadium. They squandered a splendid outing from rookie starting pitcher Walker Buehler. The defense faltered in the 8th as Colorado moved into the lead for the first time. The offense looked helpless at the hands of a pitcher with more hits given up than innings pitched in 2018. Advertisement: "We didn't get any production," manager Dave Roberts said. Buehler lasted 7 innings in the longest outing of his professional career. After 4 perfect innings, he yielded only 2 hits, 1 a solo home run. He remained in the game after getting smoked by a liner in the 5th. He struck out 6. Advertisement: Baez was the first man out of the Dodgers bullpen with the score tied at 1-1. The second batter he faced was backup catcher Tony Wolters, a man with a .130 batting average. Baez lost command of the strike zone, missing high and low to bequeath Wolters first base. Grandal would help Wolters advance. As Rockies second baseman Pat Valaika swung through a pitch, Wolters broke for second base. The throw from Grandal sailed into the outfield as Wolters went to third base. Roberts argued that Valaika's backswing had interfered with a Grandal. The umpires disagreed. The play could not be reviewed. "It's the umpire's discretion," Grandal said. "He makes the call. He didn't see it. He didn't call it." That's pretty much it. Column Dave Roberts stays optimistic, but it's quite a tough chore these days. By Bill Plaschke, May 21, 2018, 11:05 p.m. Baez struck out Valaika to push the Dodgers 1 out closer to escape. Roberts inserted left-handed reliever Scott Alexander in search of a ground ball against Colorado outfielder Carlos Gonzalez. Alexander did his job. Gonzalez hit a dribbler toward the middle of the infield, where Utley swept it up in his glove as he charged toward second base. Advertisement: Utley took 2 steps and made a jumping, sidearm throw. The ball skipped toward first baseman Max Muncy. Muncy tried to time its arrival but missed the throw. Gonzalez was safe. The Rockies had the lead. The woes of the Dodgers and Chavez Ravine would continue, with an 8-14 record thus far in 2018. "Didn't get a whole lot on the throw," Utley said. "I knew there was a runner at third, and I had to get rid of it." The game ended with a fittingly bizarre play. Matt Kemp reached base on an infield single as the throw bounced by first baseman Ian Desmond. Wolters was backing up the play and fed Desmond, who tagged Kemp out. The umpires ruled that Kemp had taken a step toward second base, which made him a live runner. The play could not be reviewed. The Dodgers returned home after a confounding trip. Losers of their first 2 games at Miami, they rallied for 4 victories in a row, including a sweep of the Washington Nationals. They avoided defeat despite facing Max Scherzer and Steven Strasburg in consecutive games. Colorado presented a less formidable starting pitcher. German Marquez brought to the mound a 5.15 earned run average with 52 hits given up in 432 thirds innings. The Dodgers countered with Buehler, making his 6th big league start. Buehler geared himself for another summit Monday. He generated a flurry of groundouts at the start. 6 of the first 9 batters he faced grounded out. 2 struck out. Dodgers unable to pitch for Dodgers. Rich Hill searches for blister solutions by Andy McCullough. May 21, 2018, 6:05 p.m. The Rockies showed their first sign of life in the 4th inning. Buehler left an elevated curveball for All-Star third baseman Nolan Arenado. The ball soared toward the left field pole, bending foul. Buehler was undaunted. On the next pitch, he flung a 96 mph fastball for his 3rd strikeout. It was his 50th pitch. By the time Buehler returned to the mound, he had a lead to protect. Muncy walloped the first pitch of the bottom of the 4th, a belt-high fastball from Marquez. The solo shot, his 5th homer, landed in the right field bleachers. Advertisement: the 5th was painful in multiple ways for Buehler. He lost his bid for a perfect game, no-hitter and shutout in one swing from Colorado outfielder Gerardo Parra. At the end of a 9-pitch at-bat, Parra launched a 96 mph fastball over the fence in left center field. The next blow hurt Buehler in a different way. A line drive whistled off the bat of Rockies shortstop Trevor Story at 108 miles per hour. The baseball connected with Buehler's ribs. Buehler picked up the ball and threw to first base for an out. Then he hunched over at the waist. Roberts and trainer Nate Lucero raced to the mound. Buehler gathered himself, threw a few warm-up pitches and remained in the game. "It's been a long time since I've played football, but it felt a lot like getting the wind knocked out of you," Buehler said. "I've never broken a rib, so I don't really know how that would feel." He did not break a rib Monday. An X-ray came back negative. Andy.McCullough at LATimes.com. Twitter, @McCulloughTimes.